Yael, Nuriel, and their 6 children are completely dedicated to helping thousands of needy people in their community.
They all come to us and we hold their hands. We are happy that we are able to help them.
We found out that this was our calling and we needed to do something about it.
I was born in Iran to a very wealthy family, and during the Shah's time, when the revolution happened, my family flew out of Iran to come to the United States, and we were completely destitute because we left all the wealth back in Iran.
I immigrated from Morocco to United States, and I was a successful fashion designer.
We suffered for many years, and we had to rebuild back our life, and we were able to build a very successful beauty supply cosmetic industry.
And then I met my husband, Nuriel. We've been married for 17 years, and our life was beautiful. We've got all the money in the world that we needed. We traveled, we bought what we needed. And then I finally got pregnant, and my first time being pregnant, it was a wonderful experience. And after that, I started having some complications, and I was rushed to this hospital at 6.5 months. I gave birth to this wonderful little girl. And 3 hours later, the doctors tell me that she didn't make it. And it was a horrible tragedy. We got pregnant again 2 years later, and we had this beautiful little girl named Sarah. Everything seemed wonderful until we found out that she needed a liver transplant.
At the same time, I was losing my business, the business that was bringing us money. And here we are, we lost our first child, and I have my first living daughter with a liver transplant problem, and now we're losing our money. It was extremely stressful, and we didn't know why these things were happening to us, and we had to totally reevaluate our life. And within a few days, we received a tremendous amount of news from the doctors that was totally a miracle. And the liver transplant was not going to happen, and the disease had reversed itself to a completely normal person. And we had to think, why is this happening to us? And we took stock from our life, and we decided maybe there's a calling for us in this life. We had to change our life and make things better. At the same time, there was a message here. We know that there are a lot of people in our situation who didn't have, or they could have lost their businesses overnight, and they could have had children who could have died. And what are they going to be doing in this life? And we wanted to be there for them. We wanted to be there helping them, being next to them and holding their hands and taking care of them. We want to help people to realize that just because they don't have the money, they're human beings. There's a human element behind everything in life. And we're there to help people. We're going to hold their hands and bring them back and show them hope.
We found out that this was our calling and we needed to do something about it. So we got our strength together and we decided to build an organization. And the organization is called Global Kindness. And the fact that it's global, we are planning to make it global. We want to make it big. We want it to be successful. We want to be there to help people because we know how it feels. We've been out there.
This is the gateway to Global Kindness. This is exactly where everything happens. Every day we have a wish list and we enumerate exactly what people are looking for, and this wish list changes. And as you see, there are clothes on the floor, and we go through every piece of the merchandise. We separate it with my wife and my children, and we bring it inside. And we know now, because their families became part of our family, and we know their sizes, and we separate it per size for per child. Can you imagine? This is the gateway to our Global Kindness, and the hours that we're living, it's right over here. That's how we enter to the Global Kindness organization. This is the command central. I would like to show you where we live, where we eat, where we sleep, and where we do all the charity work. And this is where all the kindness goes out to the world. I want to show you around the house so that you could see for yourself what we're talking about and what we do for the families who are destitute and why we need your help to help us help others.
This is the heart of global kindness. Everything happens in this kitchen. Deliveries are done here, the cooking is done here for hundreds and hundreds of people. But unfortunately, also in this kitchen, there's a lot of things that are not working properly. Example, over here, I've got a curtain instead of a proper closet. The whole sink fell off. So everything not only fell off, is I'm in the middle of cooking and suddenly I could see a mice that just comes out, or a rat, unfortunately. My food is clean, but I still have to see these animals, especially at night. There's a lot of activities happening. And then we have this broken down sink here that leaks all the way down here. And it's always been a problem. It's just unbelievable right now. It's not livable at all. Our global kindness cannot have a kitchen like this. We need much more space to be able to help hundreds and hundreds of people.
And here's the bathroom that 8 of us use. As you noticed, the bathroom is all broken down. We have plumbing problems, and there is a hole right on top of the bathroom. Whenever it rains, it pours down and floods the whole bathroom here. And you can imagine 8 people using on this tiny broken down bathroom.
I am the oldest. I'm the second to oldest. I'm the third to oldest. I'm the fourth to oldest. I'm the fifth to oldest. I'm Bria.
Hi, I'm the miracle baby, and I wanted to show you, this is the kids' room. Here's where we all are, and at night, to have room, we have to pull this bed out so we can have space to all sleep. And here is our closet where all 6 of us are in one little closet, and we're on top of each other. Everything is everywhere, and it's a big mess, and we don't have space.
This is our master bedroom where Yael and I sleep. Actually, when it pours down rain, besides the bathroom that is leaking, there is a hole right on top of my wife's bed that comes down right on top of her face. There's a big stain on top of her face.
We have no room inside our house. We have to eat outside.
Since we can't accommodate all of the people who are coming through, being that the house is very, very small and the headquarters are very small, we made a makeshift shaft around our yard to be able to accommodate all the guests and homeless people who come through. All the items that you see here have been donated by families who had the feeling that we need to serve the community and serve the homeless in dignity.
We usually have about 4 to 5 tables around here, and we put chairs around, and that's where we serve hundreds of people as much as we can.
And as you see, we have covered our entire yard with a blue tarp. The purpose for that is that these are all donated items that are underneath here. The donated items come here, whatever they may be, chairs, lamps, backpacks, and refrigerators. We must cover them because unfortunately we don't have any other place to store these goods. Children don't have any place to go and no place to live.
And really our dream would be to have a big, big warehouse or a place where we could put all these merchandise and organize it in a proper way. So when families come, everything is organized for them to take, and it's easier for them to pick up. This would be a wonderful dream.
Our heart is in our work, and we are dedicated to help families who are in need. But our children need a home for themselves. They don't have any place to live. We don't have any comfortable locations to live. We're teaching our children to be as sensitive as we are to the world.
We definitely need your help. We need a decent home, a place for the kids to sleep properly, a decent room for each one of them, then so they could be comfortable, and they could bring their friends, and we could have more people in our house to invite to help them out and do whatever we can to help these children who need help, mothers, single moms who need all the help they can, and families who need any kind of therapy, anything they need. Global Kindness is there to help them out.
We need your help to help us to be able to help others.
We believe in miracles. We